the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, prior to the game, Coach commented on their level of confidence in the locker room, and he feels that they are prepared with a very strong game plan at the various matchups. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
When you factor in the impact he's had defensively, Ernie, you really start to see his value. You know, Golden State has a championship, and this guy is a main factor for them having the championship.
I don't think you can find another player at his position that does what he does. You know, very few guys can play 4 positions from the power forward position and then guard centers. So actually he's playing 5 positions, Ernie. That's right. Every single position on the court he's able to play.
And with tip-off fast approaching. We send you courtside. Kevin Harlan, he's got the call.
Conference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's the Warriors to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving in at the 1. And the shot goes down. And when you look at these teams, both very tough on the glass.
Oh, yeah, high effort, high energy. They sharpen their elbows for this one. It's an inside battle.
Yes. Now here's LeBron. Tipped away. Passes to Irving. Clock at 6. It's a pick by Love. Smith with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on them. It's never easy. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
And that's why they've got to be ultra focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
Well, they have some difficult questions to answer. Who do they double? Which shooters are they willing to leave open to do that? Or do they just play it straight up? Well, we'll see.
And so here's Cleveland. 4-point game. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
LeBron against Durant. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pass to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Love kicks to Irving. No good on the three. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I mean, he's built like a truck. Draymond easily able to finish through contact now with the chance to put the cherry on top.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron dishes to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too, not saying I don't. But they're both fans and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
And they have the horses to do it. Once they can let loose out in the open, very difficult to match up with.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Iguodala. And it's West in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocked away and stolen by Fry. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball.
And if you go back 3 seasons, the Cavs, they have the second youngest roster in the league. 2 consecutive #1 overall picks. And then fast forward to the present, this is a veteran-laden team with its sights squarely set on championship.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Irving, got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Clark. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Outside Irving. Outside jumper. Poked away. Pass to Livingston. There's the 3. They get it back. Dishes it to Durant. From the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Durant just makes the game look so simple when he's pulling up from behind the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Do not give them any life out there. Understood? We got this.
He's checked in for Golden State. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Durant, the pass to Livingston. Green inside. It's up against Thompson. And that one's good. Durant.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
Williams outside, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
We're celebrating. We're the best.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
He's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
There's a lot of former players now in coaching in the NBA. And let's say you had to assemble a pickup squad from the head coaching ranks. Who are we talking about here?
Oh, man, that's a great question. I'm going with Jason Kidd, Tyrone Lue, Steve Kerr.
Yes.
Earl Watson. How about Luke Walton?
Yes.
And Scott Brooks, Doc Rivers.
Yes.
Man, the list goes on and on.
That's right. On the court for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. Green, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. Guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. Warriors with the rebound.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Pachulia misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Smith kicks to James from past the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Pachulia. Dunleavy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Warriors leading by 15. Thompson dishes to Durant. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Iguodala the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. And again, no good by Golden State. Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Smith kicks to Love. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
It appears as if he just spaced out temporarily there. Really an unfortunate turnover.
Mo Williams is checked in for Irving. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Green dishes to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first basket.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Nobody near Williams. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. We welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And here are the Warriors now. 17-point lead, their biggest. A lot of defense at the forward spot with Iguodala and Green. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Pachulia. Green, the pass to Iguodala. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Well, Chris, it didn't take long for you to get into broadcasting after playing days ended. Was that something that you had always imagined doing after your career came to a close?
Yes and no. You know, I always wanted to be in basketball, and I still see myself in a management or an ownership position. But, you know, growing up and being a student of the game, you know, I listened to all the great voices growing up. You know, I listened to George Blaha. He used to do local Detroit Pistons TV, and all the radio guys. You know, Kevin, I know you're a very humble guy, but to guys like yourself, Dick Stockton, Marv Albert, you know. So I've gotten the chance to just listen to the best as I study tape and, you know, definitely influenced by that. And so the biggest blessing about it is that, or the biggest help about it is that, you know, I've been put in a position where I get to work with some of the best guys that have ever done it. And, you know, I just want to thank them for helping me get to a point where I feel comfortable, you know, talking about this game I love.
Well said.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kevin Durant.
His fingerprints are all over this win. He was so focused in this game, and that focus never wavered at either end of the floor. He has played as complete of a game as you could ask for.
Now here's Williams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Shumpert. Green with the rebound. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Well, they have to be pleased with their play here today, and you can bet the fans are pumped as well.
Poked away. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is in the zone, and he is scary when he is like that tonight. The inside-out skill that he has is so outstanding. He's a do-it-all superstar. You guard him with a small guy, he takes him inside. You guard a big guy on him, he takes him outside. Unbelievable giant of the game.
He loves playing in front of his home crowd. He looked like he was having a blast out there. And he gave him a lot to cheer about. Whether he was scoring or doing something else, he was involved in so many big plays.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.